he looks to gank the mid lane, Cosmic's and Voka very hard to kill, so it's more likely we see his rotation head towards, I always want to say top. The Axe is perhaps the most vulnerable hero in this laning stage.
Yeah, and you know, he's doing quite well. He's almost to level 3.
Ubu here, he's actually...
Oh, very nice play by Solo. Dominating the Centaur Conqueror and getting the stomp off in real time. QO getting very aggressive, but Mag avoiding it without too much of a problem. Dubu and Febby may show themselves and try to go for a dive here. Yep, there's going to be the snowball, grabs the Jakiro. Jakiro there with the dual breath to follow. Just level 2, so no ice path yet. It's sad. He's actually about 1 creep short of the ice path. Not that they need it. Shards are on point. Here comes the rest of Vega, though. Now they may try to turn it off of the cask. Caught 2 all by themselves. There's a stomp to follow. And Dubu's going to end up dropping. So Vega now out to a 2-0 lead. FN's going to be there to punish Febby as well. Nowhere to go except back to the fountain. Test of fate, fail. 3-0 Vega. I imagine this is something Vega's going to allow to stay status quo.
Yeah, they have to commit a lot of heroes to get back their jungle because they lost their tier 1 bottom tower. But...
Oh, Dubu. Passed the snowball in. Ran into Solo with the 2 golems, threw out the rocks, and there's going to be dual breath to help, doesn't matter. Puck's rotated, and the coil. Can he make more of this? QO's there. He does have Omni Slash if he wants it, and he's going to go for it. Gets the kill on the chin, but he's going to end up sacking himself almost certainly. And let's see, I mean, there's just nowhere for him to go right now. He's so far away from home. In the meantime, Invoker gets a kill on Gyro. Was watching this pursuit, so didn't catch that. The creeps are there, and yep, triple kill for Solo. So you thought Solo was far ahead before? How about now? Starting to harass. Here comes a menagerie along with Solo. Passing through on his way to top. Not sure if they got spotted, but may be able to make something happen here if he can get in a position. They already do have Seoma and FN. And yet here comes the TP. There's going to be the coil and the call down. And Dubu trying to run away in the river. It's actually nice use of shards to buy some time. Doesn't matter. The golems, too little. Centaur right on his tail. One more auto attack will do it. Oh, they got him uphill. So that's a double kill again for no one.
It's one of those awkward scenarios where you almost get your Blink Dagger too soon. You want to get Blink Dagger when you have 3-4 points in Waning Rift. The silence duration not enough to prevent Jug getting the Blade Fury off. But
could be a loss of a lot of chin creeps here. Solo and Mag trying to pull back. There's the snowball at a good time. He's going to use the roar, holding the heal from Chin. There to try to buy a little bit of time, but now they're going to turn and clean up a lot of neutrals.
Get a few more levels, like level 6 on Tusk, and even Invoker, he's level 9, so he's trying to get more and more points in the Wex and becoming more effective. For Vega, they've got to find kills. This Puck got this last Blink Dagger, but they haven't actually managed to get much since acquiring that. The first attempted kill on the Juggernaut didn't succeed, and was a cooldown with a Waning Rift orb, like full combo coming out from Puck to try and secure it, so it kind of sets them back a lot.
2-man coil, Waning Rift is there. Call down's going to be on point though, and they're trying to follow it up. This fight's going to be broken up a little bit. Ice Path thrown preemptively, just trying to secure the retreat. Now maybe looking to turn around. There's going to be a throw of the shards. Catches 2 and the Omni Slash going uphill. Let's see if QO can finish him off. No one down yet on either side. The healing too strong on Vega. Now the re-engagement. They're going to end up losing Forev, and I think MVP way overextended here. Yeah. It was a miracle that they didn't lose anyone to begin with. Now they just turn and lose 2 out of greed.
They Tornado to catch Puck's follow-up, and then the Ice Path actually caught 3 heroes that were looking to follow up the Puck as well. So Puck, without the Gyrocopter, Beastmaster, the Check Creeps, wasn't going to find any kills, but then MVP re-engaged. Level 1 Omni Slash just doesn't cut it. They needed the level 2 if they want to fight that.
Yep. Even then, it just engaging Dark uphill. They're going to end up bringing down the Tusk now. And once again, MP bringing down the Beastmaster, but at the same time just hanging around a little bit too.
Yeah, the side of MVP you have Healing Ward, but something that Puck is under the Chen Creeps will always be eyeing off and trying to snipe.
Oh, 2-man coil did not manage to get QO though. There's going to be the Macro Pyre and the Ice Path, and the Tornado's going to come in and catch 2. Cap didn't do much. There's that Omni Slash, and that's going to be a dunk for Forev as well. 2 down in a flash. As Chen, unable to use the mech, did use his ulti, but the mech, I'm not sure if it was mana mismanagement or what. Crossover now. And
4 heroes grouped up, but I love Dubu's positioning to pop the smoke.
There's the Tornado. They catch the Puck, and now they're in trouble. Call down's going to be there, as is the Ice Path. Puck forced to Yules, and he's in trouble. Has to jump out and can't even fight it out. There's going to be the walrus punch. Dubu pays the price for it, but that's a beautiful coil, but there's nothing coming of it. Ice passes there, only catches one. QO looking for a target. Has Omni Slash, good stomp from the Centaur, and there's going to be the roar on the QO, but it's an exit roar. And ultimately, this is a win for MVP, especially now as they catch Mad QO again. Has the Omni if he wants to spin it, and will do so just to clean house. Tornado manages to catch one straight into an ice path. Positioning from MVP is immaculate in this engagement, and Forev puts a cherry on top, dropping the hammer and opening up the Roche pit for his team. MVP picks it off with the hand of minus up on the high ground, so a nice dose of gold and nice loss of utility. And he's actually going to TP out off.
Oh, they called Gyro top with the TP blink call.
Oh, this just gets worse and worse for Vega. Gets off the call down, but they're going to shrug that off. This is a very tanky team for the most part. Even the Invoker with the Urn has a lot of sustain and survivability. And I mean, they've drawn it almost even in terms of kills, but that's completely irrelevant. They've opened up a lead that is 3 times the biggest we had seen all game. 7,500 now. QO might make it bigger. Omni Slash used, and Witch Doctor slaughtered.
Yep. QO now finds an ancient stack as well, and with the healing ward, he may just farm this one up. Puck sees this, but... This
is so brutal, man. Like, it's just like, literally in the last 3 minutes, everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. They've given up a gyro kill. They're giving up at least most of that stack, even though they will back out to be safe. And looking for Ev, just aggressively blinking into the dark, willing to start a fight at any cost. And Vega just blatantly dodging as much as they can. Rev's missed it on the puck. Good phase shift. Tornado's there and the ice path. And EMP just to keep things clear. They're going right to the tier 3, using that liquid fire to melt it down. Between that and just the right click of QO, I mean, they still have 2 minutes on their Aegis even. I don't know they're going to abandon this. It's going to be a free tier 3 at the very least. And yeah, they're going to go right on in. QO still has 20 seconds on Omni Slash, but it's just chopping them down. And still not going to lose his Aegis.
And the coil's already being used. They're not initiating off this call now.
Awful.
This big ulti is being consumed by Vega.
Yep.
MVP can go back in.
And they're gonna. Going straight back in. QO's going to come in, happy to lose his Aegis. Another good tornado. Shin's going to blow the ulti to try to buy his team time, but up comes the carry. Yules used defensively, and they're going to end up catching the Witch Doctor out with one of their own. Sioma dominated. And Forev and company just walking over top of Vega at this point. A disappointment in this crowd.
Oh, no one's being caught.
Oh,
great
man.
Forev was kind of taunting him by cancelling the Berserker's core animation, almost to bait out a phase shift from the Puck. And after like 2 or 3 fake casts, he finally blink calls him, and Puck does not get the phase shift or the blink off to react. So great mind games coming in from Forev. And with Puck dead, buyback gets forced out. They may get the Rex regardless.
Yeah, they're just going to wait. People forget, Shakiro hasn't been in the meta for a while. Ice Pass, a pretty good spell. And Bebby, I mean, and you forget how tanky he is, too. Sioma's going to come in, Walrus Punch, brought down. There's going to be the call down, but now they're going to mech through it on their own. Finally, a little bit of damage being done for Rev, though. Ignoring it, just shrugging off even the Rocket Barrage damage at this point. Macro Pyre laid. The Puck will make it to the high ground. Shards are going to be there. Again, the ice path on point. He's able to blink away. Basically, he's having to spend his whole kit just to find himself alive with no health.
Oh, Axe finds him. He actually kills him with the blade mail on the illusionary orb. Oh, that's a dieback and possibly just game over.
It looks like
Rex at this stage.
MVP, yeah, I was just going to say MVP just bought back with the Jakiro. I think they knew it was over as well. GG, well played. And another one bites the dust. Another regional power falls here in Kiev. And we have our winner bracket complete.
MVP have just like steamrolled their way through this winner bracket. They lost their opening game on day 1, but since then, this team has just been dominant game after